If you've ever been tangled up with a narcissist, you know it's not an easy road. Narcissists can be charming, engaging, and even irresistible at first. But beneath that attractive exterior is a personality that's complex and difficult to navigate. In relationships, friendships, or even work environments, narcissists can draw you into their world with skillful manipulation, charm, and intense charisma, only to twist situations to their advantage later on. It's like being pulled into a game you didn't sign up for, where they seem to hold all the power. But here's the good news: you can take back control. You can learn strategies to handle, manage, and ultimately outsmart narcissists. Imagine having the upper hand, understanding the hidden dynamics they try to control, and being able to anticipate their moves before they make them. Today we're diving into everything you need to know to keep your cool, maintain your boundaries, and take back control when dealing with narcissists. Stick with me, and by the end, you'll have a full arsenal of techniques to handle narcissistic people with confidence and peace of mind. Before we dive in, if you find value in this guide, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others who might need help dealing with difficult people. And now, let's get started on understanding the fascinating yet challenging world of narcissists, and more importantly, how to outsmart them at their own game. At their core, narcissists have a fragile self-esteem. They constantly need validation and admiration to keep that fragile sense of self afloat. You might think, that sounds like everyone, doesn't it? But for narcissists, it's a step beyond. Their need for attention and validation is so intense that it drives most of their behavior, and they will go to extremes to get what they want. Whether it's manipulating emotions, creating elaborate lies, or shifting blame, narcissists have an uncanny ability to make themselves appear in a favorable light, often at the expense of others. One of the reasons it's so difficult to handle narcissists is because they're experts at projecting confidence, intelligence, and charisma. This makes it hard to see through their facades, especially early on in relationships. But once you're aware of some of the tactics narcissists use, it becomes easier to anticipate their moves. Knowing what to look for and how to respond gives you an edge. Let's get into some practical ways you can outsmart a narcissist. First, let's talk about the importance of setting boundaries. Narcissists are masters at pushing limits, testing how far they can go, and seeing if you'll stand up for yourself. By setting clear, firm boundaries, you're signaling that you're not someone who will be easily manipulated or taken advantage of. This can be as simple as saying no when something doesn't feel right, or refusing to engage in arguments that are meant to wear you down emotionally. Establishing boundaries isn't always easy, especially if the narcissist is a close family member or partner, but it's an essential step to protect yourself. Narcissists thrive on control, and by setting boundaries, you're taking some of that control away from them. Another key strategy to outsmarting narcissists is to avoid giving them the emotional reactions they crave. Narcissists often thrive on drama and conflict. They enjoy the excitement and control that comes from getting a rise out of others. By staying calm and composed, even when they try to provoke you, you're showing that you won't be easily swayed by their tactics. This can be incredibly frustrating for them, and over time, they may start to look elsewhere for someone who will provide them with the reactions they seek. Maintaining your cool is like kryptonite to a narcissist. It weakens their power over you and makes them feel less in control of the situation. One of the biggest mistakes people make when dealing with narcissists is trying to reason with them or change their behavior. Narcissists are unlikely to change, and trying to get them to see your perspective or acknowledge their faults can be a waste of time. Instead, focus on managing your own responses and protecting your own well-being. This means letting go of any hope that they'll change or start to see things your way. The more you accept them for who they are, the easier it becomes to handle their behavior without getting pulled into their games. Another tactic is to limit your interactions with them, particularly when you notice patterns of manipulation or emotional abuse. Narcissists often try to control the people around them by creating a sense of dependence. They might make you feel like they're the only one who understands you, or they might isolate you from other friends and family. Recognizing these tactics and keeping a strong support network outside of the narcissist's influence can be incredibly empowering. Whether it's colleagues, friends, or family, having people around who can offer support and perspective is invaluable. Let's talk about the gray rock method. This is one of the most effective ways to outsmart a narcissist. Essentially, you make yourself as uninteresting as possible when interacting with them. By being emotionally neutral and unengaged, you're not giving them the drama or attention they're looking for. This doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It's more about not giving them the reaction they're seeking. Over time, they'll likely lose interest and move on, as narcissists tend to gravitate towards people who feed their need for attention and excitement. The gray rock method works because it deprives the narcissist of what they want most, a sense of control, and the ability to provoke strong emotions in others. By staying neutral and disengaged, you're essentially taking away their supply. This can be a powerful technique, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist in a work environment or another setting where cutting off contact isn't an option. Narcissists also have a tendency to twist facts and rewrite history to suit their own narrative. If you find yourself constantly questioning your own memories or doubting your perspective after talking to a narcissist, it might be because they're using gaslighting tactics. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where the narcissist makes you doubt your reality. They might deny things they said, dismiss your feelings as irrational, or make you feel like you're overreacting. To outsmart this, document your interactions and trust your own perspective. Keeping notes on key conversations, or even recording details in a journal can be a useful way to keep a firm grip on reality when they try to twist the truth. Let's talk about the importance of building and maintaining self-confidence. Narcissists often target people who they sense are vulnerable or uncertain, as these individuals can be easier to manipulate. By focusing on building your self-esteem and confidence, you make yourself less susceptible to their tactics. Remember, the more secure you are in your own worth and beliefs, the less likely you are to fall victim to their manipulations. Narcissists are skilled at picking up on insecurities, so by working on your self-confidence, you're essentially strengthening your defenses against them. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of walking away. Sometimes, the most effective way to outsmart a narcissist is simply to remove yourself from the equation. Narcissists often thrive on having control over others, and by choosing to walk away, you're taking that power away from them. It's not always easy, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist in a close relationship or workplace, but sometimes creating distance is the best option for your mental health and well-being. Thank you so much for tuning into this guide on outsmarting narcissists. I hope you found these strategies helpful and empowering. Remember, dealing with narcissists isn't easy, but with the right tools, you can protect yourself, maintain your boundaries, and keep your peace of mind. If you found value in this guide, please like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might benefit. Stay strong, keep your boundaries firm, and know that you have the power to handle even the most challenging personalities. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, it's great to have you with us. If you're interested in unraveling the mysteries of human behavior, especially when it comes to understanding those perplexing personalities we sometimes encounter, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into something really fascinating: narcissists and their strange habits that just don't make any sense. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We've got a lot to cover today, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second of it. So,